The fourth question asks, how did your work in this course prepare you to promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility? Okay, I think the biggest area in this course that helped me with this was definitely the field experience. The field experience because it was pressure on because we were teaching actual students. So when we created that lesson plan, we had to make sure that these students knew, make sure that it was safe for these students, make sure that it was appropriate for these students, age appropriate, um, just appropriate in general, making sure these sites had no pop-ups, making sure the lesson we created was original, making sure we didn't use information or different, handouts or things from sites that that we didn't credit in our presentation. And not only did the field experience help, but even every assignment we did, I believe that we had to credit um, where we got our work from. And that's a great habit to develop because without this course, I probably would have just, you know, I, I'm good at citing when it comes to writing papers and things like that. But I've never thought about it from a technological viewpoint. Even when I'm creating videos or something like that, I definitely need to credit whoever or wherever I got the information from. So I appreciate that habit being instilled in me from this course, and I plan on um, definitely using that in the future. Here it says develop. How did it develop and model cultural understanding and global awareness by engaging with colleagues and students of other cultures using digital age communication and collaboration tools. Okay, here I'll go back to the field experience again. There were students in there from every background. Some couldn't speak English very well. Some, I mean, they're just different levels mentally on different levels. And I learned that before I had to present my assignment, and with that, I was able to kind of understand how I needed to teach my course, how I needed my assignment to go. I wanted to make sure that I was went slowly, smoothly, and thoroughly over each point, each area that I wanted students to understand. No child should ever have been left behind or felt alone. I think often teachers rely on other students to look out for each other, or you're just trying to get something done because you're on a time schedule. And I mean, and that's completely understandable, but it's no point in teaching them lesson on a time schedule if none of your students get it. You might as well not teach the lesson at all. So I understood that a lot of students had never used computers before. Like I said, even in this course, there were a lot of things that I hadn't done before, and I'm pretty sure if it wasn't an online course and I had to actually go sit in the class, I probably would have needed the teacher to slow down a couple of times for me. I mean, because many of these assignments I had to read over and over again, and I probably did most of them more than once, just because the first time I didn't really understand how things were supposed to work. As far as promoting and modeling digital etiquette and responsibility, so as far as in terms of social interactions related to the use of technology and information, I would definitely say that uh, when it comes to that, I want to make sure that students are aware of how to be adequate, how this in the computer lab or when using any type of technology, and know how to be fair as well as considerate when they're engaging in any type of technology. Because when you have access to the web, it's limitless. You can it's no like it's something it's something that you have to want to do right. So I want to make sure before I start any lessons that are going to be technologically advanced that I have a set of rules that I want to go over with the students and let them know that this is how things should go um, during technology integrated sessions. I want to let them know, how they should treat one another in a way that they can relate to. I mean, even if it means, pointing out certain things, I just want the students to be able to understand exactly how serious it is to have respect, not only for the computers and treat the computers well, but for their peers, for the other students that are in the class as well.